MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of four between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Vs.Sanchez is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Here's the pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early. It almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game. But he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting first, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He went deep in the contest last night. He's set. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Lifetime against Vs.Sanchez. He's just 2 for 12. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Tyler Chatwood is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, it's been a rough goal for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3. So he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today. And the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Standing in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
And the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. The 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. Fastball swung on and missed. Soto is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
To 1-2 now. Eaton stands at first with 1 out. High in the air out to center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone. So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Soft grounder left side. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And right into the shift. Another 0-2 home.
Inside, ball one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here it comes. Happ, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive, base hit.
There's high ball hitters and low ball hitters in the game. Obviously, this guy likes the ball down below the knees. Nice piece of hit.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes ball one. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-0. Hit hard on the ground is short, and Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Standing in now, Tyler Chatwood. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. 0-1 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
The bat, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2 fouled away. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
Suzuki.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that misses 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second goes Zimmerman. And this throw gets away from him.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Victor Robles, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a ground ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. We played 2 full. Washington leads this one 1-0. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hit back up the middle. Turner has it. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Row, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, and you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A runner at first with no outs here. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Kendrick, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras, was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
The 1-0. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, the center field.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Three and 0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
That one's in there. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lifted in the air to center. Robles waits on it. And that retires the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Next to hit will be the pitcher, vs. Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
The batter, number 7.
1 away now in the Washington third, and in to bat is Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Two and 1 to count to Trey Turner.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Line towards center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nationals leave 1. They're down 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Jason Kipnis.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tyler Chatwood is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. A bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So now to the plate, Jason Hayward. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Howie Kendrick as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Howie Kendrick.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike. Too high. Ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. This is line to left. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the catcher Kurt Suzuki. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A ball that's carrying. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Here's Starlin Castro. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. And Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
As a look, now the pitch.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And to score from third, the tying run. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
To the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Runner at second here with one man out. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The throw into second. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Kipnis calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, vs. Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that pitch is out.
2 out with the man at first. A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. The Nationals are out in front here, 3-2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Wilson Contreras.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0 home. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out. Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Austin Voth, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Kyle Schwarber will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
And he fouls this one off. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The set and the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
So striding in, Jason Kipnis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Voth stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
In now, Tyler Chatwood. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Slow little roller to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 5-3 Chicago. Bottom of the inning now. And now for Washington, Trey Turner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Adam Eaton digging in next. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Kyle Ryan comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
now pitching for Chicago, number 56, Kyle Ryan.
Here now is Juan Soto, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here comes the first pitch. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Ryan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
2-0.
Three runs already home here. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Kipnis has it. And finally, there's the first out of the inning. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Starlin Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 6-5. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-0 offering. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Buenos Elias takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 55. Throw at it. Elias.
At the plate now, Jason Hayward. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Robles waits on it. 1 down. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Action now in the Washington as a right-hander begins to get loose. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. In there, 1-1. high in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The first baseman, number 44.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Rizzo is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Hit out towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. No balls and a strike to count. A runner on first with 2 away. One and one to Schwarber. Outside 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
2 out with the man at first. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubs are on top 7-6. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. He said he's seen his hitters take it to another level with runners in scoring position today, which is reflected in their batting average in those situations. Over a 600 clip. Clearly, that's been a big part of the story of this game.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for Washington.
Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Pitch on the way. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So coming to the plate, Victor Robles. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Set to deliver the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. There's one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Asdrubal Cabrera will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Nope.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. Trey Turner waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Yeah. Down to 3-1.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So stepping in, Trey Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. One run is scored. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 9-7 contest.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Rowan Wick, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 50.
To the plate now, Juan Soto, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Comes set, and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Still only one out in the inning. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are two gone now. So a runner at second, two down now. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. Nationals on top 9-7. Wander Suero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. The next Cub up, Ian Happ. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set and the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So now to the plate, Jason Kipnis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
That 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Victor Caratini will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Dan Winkler gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Dan Winkler.
Now batting, Kurt Suzuki. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh. Here comes the first pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So here's Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now. Ryan Zimmerman. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Victor Robles digging in now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Will Harris will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Michael Taylor will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Javier Baez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Pitch on the way. And a curveball in for a strike. The Cubbies find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
That misses 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Jason Hayward, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Two pitch is fouled away. And the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cubs strand 1. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Standing in, Michael Taylor, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Trey Turner. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. So a full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there, and there's out number 2. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and the next to bat is Speedy Adam Eaton. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
One and 2 now to Adam Eaton. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Schwarber will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
63. Sean
New inning set to get underway. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo singled home a run in his last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it comes.
The count is 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired, and there's one away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Zimmerman over to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, they've taken care of business so far in the first half of this 4-game set, winning both and making it look easy too. We'll see if they can continue this home dominance in the next 2.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Washington Nationals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Roenis Elias claims the win out of the pen, his first. Sean Doolittle records the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 7 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.